that our go?
So, yeah.
Hello, people of the interwebs. I am Kevin Martin. This is
Knowledge, aka Miguel from Gamers Little Playground. What's up?
I'm from Gaming Sins. So we got some new shirts. Check these out. These bad boys.
They're beautiful.
Aren't they?
Yeah, they are. They're beautiful.
Sexy.
Sexy.
We're thinking about showing you guys. I'll give you guys a better shot. Let me get in here real quick.
You know, they look kind of familiar. They look like something I've seen before. Are they completely original?
Yeah, totally. Just something I created.
Yeah.
Made up. It's
You're brilliant.
It's not anybody else's idea. I came up with it first.
You're
by the
so
way.
original. So original.
Thank you.
You're
Welcome
welcome.
to the very first episode of You Against the Ghost. Our live studio
yeah.
audience.
Thank you.
All right, so we're going to start off with a little segment where you and I are going to go pound for pound. I don't know. It's pound for pound.
I'm a lot more
on
pounds,
news.
so I don't know if you would win.
This isn't a fair fight.
Yeah, it's not a fair fight.
Your name's Knowledge.
Yeah.
It's unfair.
That's true. It is. That's right.
All right, well, let's
Yeah.
go. Let's get your first piece of news. What do you
All
got?
right, we're going for the news. Let's go. So, games releasing this week include My Personal Angel, Survival Tycoon, Mind Blocks, and Panda Love. In other news, games suck in the summer.
That they do. That sounds terrible.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of any of those?
No.
Exactly.
Like ever.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. So Matt Reeves, the new director of Batman, director of War of the Planet of the Apes, just dropped Ben Affleck's script. That's ballsy for somebody who has won an Academy Award for script writing. I really want to see what Matt Reeves is going to do here.
It's going to be horrible, too. Don't worry.
You think
about
so?
it. Yeah. All right. To celebrate 30 years of KFC in China, Huawei is releasing Kentucky Fried Chicken phones in 16 gigabyte and 32 gigabyte versions. Hey, I'm all for it, as long as they give you 16-piece and 32-piece buckets of chicken to go along with it. So good.
I think I'm gonna go get a KFC phone.
Yeah.
Do you think that they're gonna have an app where I can order KFC online?
It actually is built into the phone.
Oh, okay.
It's amazing. I didn't know KFC was that big in China. I was surprised.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Who knew? Who knew?
So Christopher Nolan is releasing something in 4K. What is that? Batman, of course. Is it necessary? Probably not, but I've always wanted to take a good look at Christian Bale's mole in full high definition.
It will look amazing, too.
Oh, yeah, I think it's going to look fantastic.
4K, thank you. Okay, Sub-Zero has finally been added to the roster of Injustice 2. Good job, NetherRealm. We just need another 87 DLC characters to finish the full roster.
Oh, man, I love that game, but it really does. I feel like there's not enough. You always want more characters. You know?
Hey, they solved it with the premium skins. I'll give them that.
Yes, they did. Yes,
a lot
they
of
did.
fun in that.
So Shia LaBeouf got arrested. Next.
Again? All right. NBA player Jeff Teague just got signed by the Minnesota Timberwolves. When asked how he would fit in with his new teammates, he said he wasn't worried. He already knew his teammates. He has his team on NBA 2K. Welcome to 2017, people.
David Ayer, the director of Suicide Squad, just walked away from remaking Scarface. And I got to say, I'm kind of glad about it.
That sucks, man. Come on. All right, Bungie writers reportedly said that Destiny 1 purposely held back story reveals. Bungie also said that they hope people complain about how much Destiny 2 will have, how much story it will have. Well, listen, Bungie, you can release a full-fledged movie. It's still not going to make up for Destiny 1's story. Sorry.
Right in the feels. Right in the feels. So, Quentin Tarantino's making a movie on the Mason murders and is planning to cast Brad Pitt and Jennifer Lawrence. I've never been so excited to see people get killed.
J-Law, I'm so sorry. Like, the descent has been horrible for
Real.
you. Real.
It's
the real
hurt.
descent.
It's hurt.
Yeah, painful.
All right, so we got a guest. I brought the
wonderful
guest.
guest.
Actually, you brought the guest.
Yeah.
I just want to take credit because that's my character.
Wonderful guest. Lovely guest.
Onyx, sir, please come to the stage. We have Onyx from Musidity. Am I saying that right?
Yes.
I feel like that's
my channel.
I feel like I'm terrible at that. Yes, your channel. So you make music, right?
Yes, I do. For
What are your inspirations?
um,
I'm gonna grill you. You're under
my
pressure. Now, go.
inspirations-
What is it?
On the spot.
That's
probably
it. You
Hans-
failed this test. You have failed
just so
there,
many,
bro.
I just can't-
Are you uninspired or I don't know,
I
like,
am
what's
my own
going on?
inspiration. No, I take a lot of my work from, like, my ideas from Hans Zimmer, so I sort of, like, revolve around him, too. So.
Ah, that's great. I just saw him live for the first time.
Coachella.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, it wasn't at Coachella. Actually, I saw him here in LA, and he was fantastic.
Oh, okay, nice.
So yeah.
Wow, they had a concert or something?
Yeah, he had a concert, like all of his like greatest movie hits and stuff, from The Lion King to the Dark Knight series is great. It was, I cried like 17 times. But yeah, so tell us more. So you've done music for GLP a few times.
For
Yes.
his GTA series that he has up on his channel. Go check it out.
Yes,
Yeah.
please check that out. It's an
GTA
amazing-
director's cut.
Insert link.
Yeah. This is the best possible way you can watch a story, honestly, in my opinion. My biased opinion. Actually, he's done music for other stuff too. As I did like E3 hype
Yeah, the E3 hype
montages.
montage.
I did like best tournament moments for what was it? Advanced Warfare.
Yeah, it was Advanced
and
Warfare.
he did the intro song and people loved it. So he has a great style for sure.
All right, so be sure to check him out there.
Yeah.
I think I'm sold. I'll go check it out. I mean, I listened to Hans Zimmer. You had me sold at Hans Zimmer.
Yeah,
You had me at
yeah.
hello.
All right.
All right, so let me ask you a quick question. What's your favorite, or what was the greatest film, the last greatest film you saw?
That's a hard one.
Just the
Probably-
last great film that you saw.
Probably Spider-Man.
Nice.
Dude.
We're having this conversation soon, so
Yeah,
I'll come back
that's
to that. We're going to
perfect.
put a pin in that
Yeah.
right there. All right, what's your favorite video game, or one of your favorite video games? I know it's hard to try and pick.
For like all time, it has to be Kingdom Hearts. I love like the story and how like stupid dumb it like became like
Yeah,
it
yeah.
became,
It's
like,
this
some
huge
nice and
following
simple-
now. It's
yeah,
a
now
huge
it's-
following.
Yeah.
Cult people. You guys like.
The emotion of it
Yeah,
is
it's-
what really gets you. Like
And the soundtrack.
and the sound,
is
yeah, the
just-
soundtrack's
it's
really,
perfect.
really good, really good.
So full disclosure, I've actually never played Kingdom Hearts before.
Oh come on, man!
Should I
What
leave?
yeah, you should get out. Honestly, it hasn't aged well. At least part one.
Oh, really?
As far as like the
Okay.
gameplay, but the core thing of it is the emotion of the story, and that doesn't go away. So it's a good game.
Still cry? Do you still cry at
no,
night?
I do. I hold myself at night and just think of Kingdom Hearts because it's so beautiful. Yeah, it's a great story. So I think if you played it, you'll still love it.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see. We'll see. We'll come
He's
back
never
to
gonna
that.
play it.
I'm
Yeah,
probably
he's
never gonna play it.
Yeah, never gonna play it.
And what about a favorite TV show? You have a favorite TV show?
To be honest, I don't watch TV, but
That's millennials, man.
Yeah, I
Hey,
know.
you guys.
my favorite TV show is YouTube.
Yeah. Well, yeah. What about like Netflix? I mean, you have to
Netflix.
something.
I don't think I've watched.
Parks
I
and
don't
Rec.
think-
You like a while. You like.
Well,
Parks
yeah,
and
Parks and
Rec.
Recreation, but it's
Yeah.
like I just barely got into it, so.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, YouTube, man. I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
YouTube's taking over.
Yeah.
There's people there whose like favorite YouTube channel is like their favorite TV.
Yeah.
Where we grew up watching The Simpsons and
That's crazy. Is
Such.
I'm older than you and him. You're a little bit older than him, but like in my generation, we grew up watching Batman after school. You know, the animated series, X-Men. There's like, if you ask me, I couldn't choose because there'd be so many TV shows. And now, people really don't watch TV like that anymore. Everybody cut
sorry
the cord.
cable companies.
Yeah.
That's it. It's
Too bad for
donezo.
you. Yeah, you gotta
All right.
adapt.
So we're gonna take that pin, pop it right back out. Spider-Man: Homecoming released. It's doing amazing in the box office. What were your first initial thoughts?
I know for me, my favorite Spider-Man is Spider-Man 2, and I thought Homecoming.
What, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man
Yeah,
2?
yeah.
Okay,
Tobey Maguire.
dude, that's like one of the greatest superhero films of all time.
To me, it is the greatest. If you don't count maybe Dark Knight, just
Yeah.
because to me, I know it's a superhero movie, but they're
But it's
separate.
tonally very different.
Yeah,
It's almost
very
its own
different.
genre. I completely agree with
Like
you.
when I say superhero movies, I'm thinking like the Marvel Cinematic DC Extended Universe
Mm-hmm.
type thing. I thought Homecoming was as good, if not better, but I need to give it a couple years because it's. I hate being like, oh, it's an instant classic. It's the best.
Right.
So-
You need to let films age, definitely. It's like a fine wine watching a movie.
Yeah. So for me, it's second best Spider-Man of all time, best Peter Parker, of the three,
Hands down.
in my
Agreed.
opinion.
Agreed,
What'd
yeah.
you feel?
You know, I like what's his name, Tom Holland.
Yeah.
I like how he is, but I don't know. It's just since I grew up on the first Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire, it's just like that one little thing you just can't like not dislike. So I feel like Tobey Maguire is like a lot higher than Tom Holland.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And you have Andrew Garfield at the bottom.
He's not even on the list.
Who's Andrew Garfield?
Yeah.
No, actually, I enjoyed Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. I didn't really like his Peter Parker. I thought he was like a little too cool to be Peter Parker.
Yeah.
He like skated and had cool band posters in his wall and stuff. I was like, he's just too cool.
Well,
and
you know what? My argument is always with Spider-Man and Peter is that the reason Spider-Man is the most popular is because he's the only one who's really like you get to see the human side of the story, right?
Agreed.
And he's a teen, and I think each adaptation has been an adaptation for that time. I think this last couple of years, the whole kind of slacker generation, where he's a slacker but also a genius.
Oh yeah.
And that's a very kind of the times. And I think in the early 2000s, the Tobey Maguire was right for that time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So Tobey Maguire has been slandered from here to hell the last couple of years. And people were like, he was such a nerd. I never liked him. Well, dude, back then at that time, we all loved him. I don't know where all this hate came from. So it's hard to judge him in that perspective because I feel like the Spider-Mans, you have to judge them how they were perceived at that time more so than how you see them now, you know?
Right.
And I think that's more important for the Peter Parkers personally, you know? But Andrew Garfield, I liked this Peter Parker at the time. As years pass, he's on my low.
He's on the low list. Poor guy. Also, Spider-Man's getting his own video game that's coming exclusively to the PlayStation 4.
Goddamn exclusives, yeah.
Yeah. Well, how do you actually? Let me ask you a question right here, both of you. How do you feel about exclusives? Does it make you? Have you ever went and bought a console because of an exclusive?
No.
No, you never have. No,
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, you totally.
Well, Halo, yeah. For me, it's Halo, and then also anything Nintendo does, I'll buy. I'll buy it for Zelda automatically. Nintendo Zelda done. Wherever Zelda's at, that's where I'm at. So.
You know, I wouldn't say I haven't bought a new console because I have bought a PSP when Birth by Sleep came out, and I strictly bought a PSP
just to play that.
Just to play that.
Yeah. So there you go.
No, I guess. I
no, I mean, but of course, exclusives are necessary. I do YouTube for a living, so I have the benefit of just having to have the consoles anyway.
Yeah.
Back when I was a kid, it was horrible because
you had to choose.
Yeah, you can only get your one Sega Genesis. Like, you couldn't have everything you wanted. So, I mean, it doesn't really matter to me now. I know why people get angry about it, but they're necessary. I mean, otherwise, then it would just be one console. Why,
Yeah, what's the point?
Competition fosters better products, so it's necessary.
Completely agreed. So, with Spider-Man coming to the PlayStation, how do you feel about Spider-Man getting another video game? I mean, he has had video games with his film series, the last one being The Amazing Spider-Man 2. This one didn't actually get a video game. It's like the first Spider-Man film that hasn't.
Yeah.
But with that happening, like, do you feel that maybe the Spider-Man games have kind of been the same thing rehashed? I mean, you get the same swinging mechanics in the video games. You get the same bosses almost all the time because they always put a few more, villains that aren't even in the film. Like, are you actually excited for a Spider-Man game? Is there anything that you're expecting to change for the Spider-Man games to really draw an audience in?
I feel like a lot of the superhero games are really a lot of the times overlooked because it's a rendition of the movie. It has to be bad. It's just I think it's just their reputation.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I feel like it's not gonna be terrible, but I feel like it's gonna live up to what it is,
I think it's gonna be real good, and I'm excited about it because the people who made it made Sunset Overdrive, so it's a good game. And the thing about it is, like you were saying, it's the formula, and it looks a lot like Arkham games, which is a good thing,
Yeah, definitely.
Like people want to criticize it for copying, but who cares? I mean, it's good. Good is good,
It works. Agreed.
Recently I played Spider-Man 2, like the PS2 one. I played it for my channel, and it still lives. It's still.
Oh yeah,
it's still amazing.
The last time I played it, which was maybe a year ago at the most, it still lives up to today's standards in terms of open world.
Yeah.
And that being one of the first kind of true open world games.
Yeah, it was. It took the GTA formula and put it into Spider-Man. And I think where they messed up was that they stopped innovating. Because if you play the Amazing Spider-Man 2 video game, it's pretty much just Spider-Man 2. They didn't really do anything else, anything different. You know, so that's where they messed up, is that while that was amazing for Spider-Man 2, for Amazing Spider-Man 2, 10 years later, it's like, well, what have you done to make it better? This game looks like the mechanics are that much better.
Oh, yeah,
know?
the swinging, that is just, there's no, it looks like you're watching a movie, but you know that you're playing.
Yeah.
It truly does look great. With that being said, is there anywhere else that you'd want to see Spider-Man go in the future, whether it be film or video game, or like, is there something specific that you would want to see Spider-Man do? Or maybe merchandising. Is there any merchandising ideas you guys have for Marvel?
I want my toy. I'm excited just to see him in all the Avengers films, to see how they play out. I don't want them to grow him up too fast.
Right.
I want him to kind of keep him a teenager for another 2 films before he kind of moves out and
does the college thing.
Yeah, it's almost like, I like that I think he was a sophomore in this movie.
Yeah.
And so I wouldn't mind seeing like junior,
his progression
senior.
Through the years. Yeah,
because that was one thing about Spider-Man 2, which is you can criticize, which he went to college, and then he just be like, half the movie you don't see him as Spider-Man almost in that movie, because he's struggling with his inner like feelings about it,
wanting to be Spider-Man.
Yeah, and I think that just came too fast. You know, even though it was a great story arc, I think that would have been better as like
later down the line.
Yeah, later down the line. If you wanted to
something
make it,
he struggles with in like the third movie, because God knows that the third movie.
Oh God, the third movie.
What third movie?
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Tobey Maguire ended his career as Spider-Man in Spider-Man 2.
There's only 2 Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire.
What are you talking about?
Oh man.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do the last segment here. You Against the Ghost, the namesake of the podcast. So we're gonna have Knowledge go against Onex. And what do we have loaded up?
Mario Kart?
We have some Mario Kart loaded up. All right, so this is what's going to happen. This is the hell that we're going to put you through. You're going to go up against Knowledge. Wow.
The knowledge.
You try and give me some knowledge. I'm going to ask you a few trivia questions, and you have to get as many right to get on the board. Well, I mean, you're going to get on the board regardless. You're our first guest.
Yes.
But we're going to see how well you do.
You're going to be number 1 on the board no matter what. The board is you, so you don't have to worry.
For the first month, I'm going to have
until the next
episode.
Until the next episode, then we'll see how they do. All right. Well, let's get it loaded up.
All right.
I'm going to require the glasses. Alrighty.
Oh, it's on now. He put on the glasses.
It's,
I don't know.
Nearsighted anyway, so.
How much have you played this before?
I played it on the Wii.
Oh my God. I haven't played this that much myself either. If it was Mario Kart on the Super Nintendo, I wouldn't even let you play, because it would just be a biblical destruction. But you have a chance here. We're off.
And the horses are out. All right. So first question we're going to do is, who are the 6 actors to play the Cape Crusader on the silver screen?
All right,
Cape Crusader being Batman. Who are the 6 actors who have played Batman in film? Go.
I believe one of them is called Adam West, right?
Yes, you are correct.
Okay.
Right, and then Christian Bale.
Christian Bale is one of them.
Do you include Jared Leto from No, not Jared Leto.
Jared Leto. I will throw a shoe at you, sir.
Who played... wait, he wasn't even in Suicide Squad.
Jared Leto wasn't Suicide Squad.
No, I'm thinking of
Batman.
Ben Affleck?
Yes, there you go. You got one. It's 3. 3 left.
Okay, just already yell at me, but I'm guessing, George Clooney? Is
George Clooney, yes, correct.
Okay.
That's all I could do, I think.
You failed. How dare you?
Good try.
2. You only missed 2. Was Michael Keaton and Val Kilmer, so...
Yeah, I don't...
Who is credited as the creator of the critically acclaimed... critically acclaimed! All right, so who is credited as the creator of the critically acclaimed... Oh, my God, I can't say it. Acclaimed franchises,
Can we put an L on Kevin?
Yeah. Such as Mario, Donkey Kong, and The Legend of Zelda. Who's the creator?
I don't know.
You don't know? It's That's 2.
The answer to that is Shigeru Miyamoto.
There it is. Which composer scored famous films such as Star Wars, Jaws, and Jurassic Park?
John Williams.
Yes.
Ooh, that's 1.
There we go. What year was 007 GoldenEye released for the Nintendo 64?
Just take a shot in the dark.
Yeah. Was it 96?
Ooh. I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that, and I'm gonna give you one more shot.
I can't say if it was hot or cold.
You're pretty hot.
95?
It's 97 actually, 1997. Though the film was released in 1995, the game didn't come out until 2 years later. In GTA 5, the city of Los Santos is based off of which real-life city?
Is it Los Angeles, I believe?
Yeah, you're right.
Correct.
Sorry, I got sidetracked because I saw somebody just like not playing. Oh, that's you.
Oh, that's you. Yeah.
Not playing too well. All right. This yellow-skinned family.
It's the delay, you know. There's a delay. I could feel it.
Excuses.
This yellow-skinned family from Springfield aired their first episode in 1989. What was this family's name?
The Simpsons.
Yes, you are correct.
You better put like hard questions for the next people who come up.
In the original Transformers animated series from the 1980s, what car was Bumblebee?
I want to say Camaro. Because that's like. No. Sorry, I think I was.
That's not bad though. He is a Camaro.
Yeah.
He is a Camaro in the Transformers films,
Yeah.
but he was actually originally a punch buggy or just a buggy, Volkswagen. Sonic the Hedgehog's sidekick's name.
Both of them? Because he has 2, right? Am I wrong?
Actually,
the main
you're not wrong.
one.
The main one.
The main one.
The sidekick.
Isn't it like Tails?
Yeah. All
there
right.
you go. Okay.
Nice.
Okay, you're still losing at Mario Kart though.
So Samus Aran is a boy. True or false? True or false?
No,
right
that's
now.
false. Right?
Yeah. She is indeed a she. What's the name of the main character in The Legend of Zelda?
A game I have not played. To be honest, I just Link, right? I'm playing it, right?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yes.
I was about to throw this controller.
Really what is the highest selling home console of all time? Here, I'll give you. I'll make it multiple choice.
All right, let's see.
Is it the Nintendo Wii, the Xbox 360, the PlayStation 2, or the Xbox One?
Is it 360?
No, you're wrong. It's actually the PlayStation 2.
Really?
Failure! Failure! Shame! Shame on your family.
Come now.
Oh my God, you are getting mollywopped.
The PlayStation 2, by the way, sold like I think 155 million.
All right, let's see. All right, what year was the Xbox 360 released? Was it 2002, 2003, 2005, or 2007?
I feel like it was released in 2007.
Oh man, come on.
I got mine like
Redeem
real late.
yourself, son. All right, here we go. Last one.
It was 2005.
Oh, yes, it was 2005.
Okay.
Sorry. All right, last one. You ready? Let's see. So that's Dunzo. This is the
go.
last question. You get time. Nintendo was originally what type of company? Was it a toy company, a card company, or a food company?
I don't know this one either, but
you get to choose. You don't have to.
Toy.
Toy company?
Was it a toy company? All right, never mind.
Well, it's too. Yeah, you already made your answer. You failed.
Yeah,
you
no,
failed miserably.
I don't
it was
know
actually a card company.
Yeah.
Card
It's like a
company.
playing
Yeah,
card
the playing card company.
I think it became a toy company for a while, and
Well, I mean, if you think about it,
century.
I mean, it kind of is still.
Yeah,
With all
I mean,
of its
yeah.
IPs.
Yeah, that's true. Amiibos.
Well, since you're our very first guest, we don't really have any sort of thing to give you. You're just on the board. Welcome to
the board.
The board.
welcome to the board.
So
maybe we can have you come some other time and see if you can
Redeem yourself.
You
know, do a couple.
Do some research. Like
do some underground training
Yeah.
and just read stuff.
Bring my own controller.
Yeah.
Stop. Don't blame the controller.
Anyways, this has been.
Knowledge.
Onex.
Thank you, Onex, for coming.
Yeah, thank you. Yes. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Thank you for embarrassing yourself for the sake of the show.
I knew it was gonna happen. It's fine.
I'm Kevin Martin. You can find me on Twitter at @LKevinMartin.
You can find us at GLP on Twitter.
And my music isn't as embarrassing as my performance today. But you can find me on youtube.com/Musidity.
Musidity. So go ahead, check him out. Check out GLP, Gamers Little Playground, for all your game movie needs. And please, when you want a game sinned, because no game is without sin, go to Get Gaming Sins. I was going to say Gamers Little Playground. I'm so used to saying Gamers Little Playground.
Yeah. I know.
The Gaming Sins. It's such a good name. It's such a great name. It's a fantastic name. All right, guys. Thank you very much. We will see you in about 2 weeks. Let us know in the comments below what you guys want in the video game and some questions that you guys might have. We will see you then, or we will see you another time. I don't know what that was.